have you had your welcome to the NFL moment?
We kicked the field goal and they went to run it back. And I'm chasing them down. All of a sudden I turn around and smack some linebacker. I mean, he went down with me. But
Oh my
he
God.
definitely took me down. Probably why I can't remember if it was my rookie year or second year. Shit was
Oh
nah,
man.
I'm playing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the set. I am your host, your favorite, T.Stead. I am very excited about this one, people. Very excited about this one. I got somebody that is playing at an extremely high level. He's playing a game of football at an extremely high level. We have watched this player ascend. He is only getting better in the jumps that he's made this year, just in his third year in the league, 10th overall pick to the Chicago Bears. I have none other than the young, bright, rising superstar, Darnell Wright. D. Wright, what's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's good?
Man, how you feeling? How you feeling after that big win against the Eagles? How you feeling?
Shit, I'm happy. I mean, we've been feel like last year playing big games like this, we weren't always, either expecting to win or, just we hoping to go in there and fight. Of course, you're not just gonna lay down, but I feel like now we kind of expecting to win, expecting to play good. And so it feels good,
Love
just
that.
playing for something.
I love that. I love that right there. That expectation. Silent too. Nobody got to say we can do this. We can. You got that feeling. I love it. You were a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. How'd you choose Tennessee? What made you want to go down there?
Uh, I say the biggest thing, I mean, I really didn't know, because I don't really have, you don't really have somebody that, like, I mean, I wasn't gonna go to college if it wasn't for sports, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I was just going on visits. They had a coach there. His name was like Coach Niedermeyer. He just started recruiting me a lot. I wish I'd have came out this like around this
Hold
time with
on.
that
Wait.
NIL.
Darnell, wait. Brian Niedermeyer.
Yep.
That was my teammate in college. He's tight end.
He was tight end, wasn't he?
Tight
Yes,
end.
yes. He had the
Oh
whole
my
thing,
God.
the whole stuff went down and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I do know.
which
We
I
ain't gonna
wasn't
say
part
too
of
much
that.
about it.
To put it there, I wasn't part of that. Wasn't
Oh,
part of
don't
that.
tell me that. Don't tell me that. It was oh man, that's crazy. I didn't know that, bro.
hmm He recruited me. He's cool. I fuck. Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
skipping
no, you
around.
good. You
I
good.
messed with him. He's a cool dude. I did.
My dog, I lived with him, bro, in a summer in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
hmm
Brian Niedermeyer, young white
He
dude,
from he from Alaska or something, ain't
HBCU
he? Or
from
or
Alaska, bro.
yeah.
He's down in Arkansas at a HBCU,
hmm
and he's cool. He's swaggy.
Yeah, he's swag. He can hoop
I stay
too.
with him. He can hoop, bro.
hmm
Everything. I stayed with him for a summer. Going into my senior year. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
All right, my fault. My fault.
he's a cool dude. I wish I was coming out of college right now with that NIL.
They getting
I
that
had a
money.
little.
They getting that money in. All right, my fault. So you getting recruited by Niedermeyer to go to University of Tennessee. What's happening?
So he was recruiting me. I mean, I was getting recruited from a lot of places. And then eventually I knew I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't too far. Like Alabama, I liked Alabama. It was like 8 hours away. So it was gonna be like, okay, that's kind of a trip to kind of get back and forth. Like that's a flight. You can't really drive that a lot. Tennessee from West Virginia, it's like 4.5. So you can drive that, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know it was that
Like,
close.
it's pretty good. So I was like, it's either them, maybe Ohio State, but I didn't really, you know, I don't know. I was young, so there wasn't like I'm not sitting here like, oh, it was the education, and you know what I'm saying. I was just like, I don't know, just trying to pick something, find somewhere to fit in. I don't know.
Oh, I got you. I got you. 10th overall pick to the Chicago Bears.
hmm
First round pick, or you the highest draft pick tackle wise out of your high school and from college?
From college, I think so. As far as tackle goes, yes. High school, yeah, I don't think we ever had nobody from our high school ever drafted. I mean, Randy
Mm.
Moss, he ain't play at our high school, but he's the biggest as far as like if you think of West Virginia athletes, like you think of like Randy Moss, he played at Marshall. Obviously, he a wide receiver, but
Right.
and he didn't go to Huntington High School, but yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously Tennessee had bigger players than me. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning. I mean,
Uh,
as far as different
Peyton Manning.
positions.
Peyton Manning. I give you that. I give you that.
Yeah. I mean,
One
They
goats.
definitely had Eric Berry. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
One of the goats for sure. You say you were hooping AAU. What position you play? What your game was like? What you was doing out there, bro?
I mean, I was playing center. I wasn't, I wasn't dribbling the ball up. But I was all right. I wasn't too bad. I was more so. I wasn't like always foul. I wasn't a big dude just fouling everybody. I was getting a couple buckets, but I always played on teams with older cats. So like,
Hmm.
they would always put me like an age or two older than me, get a couple games in. Uh, so I would more so I'd be a role player. I mean, the boys was hooping. We had some hoopers, so I wasn't. I do what I do, but
So you didn't have like real hoop dream. You weren't trying to go NBA.
not really. I mean, I knew I was probably 6'4", 6'5", but I was still like 280. I mean, I wasn't gonna be no
Yeah,
hooper. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. What at what moment in going in high school, college, where you felt like you were a pro, you're an NFL player, like you will be an NFL player? When did that happen?
Well, what's crazy is we had like a English teacher. She did this thing when we came in as freshmen. She was like, write a letter to yourself when you're a senior, what you're gonna do. And I
Hmm.
remember I wrote to myself, and I never even watched that much sports. I watched a little bit, but I didn't watch. I was like a nerd, like a little nerd, a little bit. And so I remember I was writing like, I'm gonna go to college for football, and this is before even like I wasn't even. We hadn't even started the season. I was like, I'm gonna play football. I'm gonna go to college for football blah blah blah. And then it kind of just worked out that way. I thought I was gonna be a tight end when I first started playing. I was wearing number 80, and then Coach Seals, he's like, "Yeah, get on the line." Put me at left tackle, and then
Shout out Coach Seals again.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of. I think maybe around my sophomore year, I think I got an offer from Louisville, played defensive end. It was like defensive end or tackle. So then started seeing like, okay, then you get a scholarship, so school will be paid for, and then you started realizing like, okay, that's the next step, and it's just like it started being a little bit more realization then. I don't know
Okay.
about NFL. Our O-line coach, he did always talk to me. He was like, um, if there was a player, he would watch me like do drills and stuff. He was like, if there was ever a player that I've coached, he said you would have a real chance. And I was like, that's so far away, but
Yeah. Your senior year, your last year at Tennessee, because you went 10th overall. So obviously your tape is stellar. Everybody watched, you know what I mean, all the top teams. The Bears even traded up in the first round to select you. So at what point, what game was it? What moment was it where you was like, all right, I'm nice. I'm net for real.
I think it was. If it wasn't the Alabama game when we played, they had Will Anderson. I think maybe before that we played LSU, and like I remember talking to my teammates, like they was kind of explaining like there's a select few games, like you're gonna play like smaller schools, that's like whatever. But when you get into these big games, like these against these big players that are real competition, these are the games you really need to like show what you can do. And I think it was like
Hmm.
the LSU game. I remember I'm sitting there, I'm studying the film, watching them. Usually, to be honest, you're not really watching you play ETSU. You're not watching every single play the rusher has. Like you watching them a little bit, but you're not really like this guy's
Yeah.
about to do something crazy to unless they have like a star player, but it's rarely. But I remember I'm just watching BJ Al-Jawari. He's setting guys up, going inside, cooking dudes. I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in. And I
Hmm.
remember that game, like I made a real game plan. Like, I don't make a game plan every game, but I made like a real game plan, stuck to it. I was like, I know he can't go inside. If he go inside, I'm gonna punish him. And I just like I overset him like a bunch of times throughout the game, just overset him every time he went inside. I just punished, like, you know what I'm saying? He was a
Yeah.
smaller rusher. And then I had a really good game that game, and I think just gave me a little bit more confidence. Like, okay, I could really, like, I knew I could play, you know what I'm saying? I knew I'm good or whatever, but I can compete because he's a bigger name. Like, he's already had a big
Yeah.
name. And so I can really compete and dominate against some of the people with bigger names.
What about that Bama game? Will Anderson, what happened? And now,
Yeah, and then that was like the ultimate like confidence test for me. I remember going to my O-line coach. I was like, they was like, we need to send a chip to his side. We need to like do this, do that. I was like, listen, if send a chip to the other side, let me just work. If I start getting cooked, then you can start, you know what I'm saying? But just let me work. Just let me
yeah,
try to, you know what I'm saying? If I start getting cooked, you know what I'm saying, then we can do whatever. But just let me try to get my one-on-ones. Let me try to, and then we end up working out. I think we did a good
yeah.
job. And then it
Ain't
helped
no
us
getting
win
cooked.
too. Yeah,
Ain't
ain't
no
no
getting
getting cooked.
cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over with. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we in the NFL now. You get drafted, starting as a rookie. You come into the game. Your first 2 years, it goes by fast, bro. I finished 12. I just finished 12. I'm done. Happily done. I put my time in.
Mm.
The first two, all let it go by fast. Year 3, 4, that's when you start to see, well, you hope to see the biggest jump, biggest improvement. The jump you've made this year, Darnell, speaks to the work ethic, what your intention on a daily basis. How much do you attribute your success and the jump that you've made in your game and technique to the O-line coach, Dan Roshar, who we
Yes.
both know very well? Roshar is the GOAT.
Hmm.
Butch Berry, I always talk about them two O-line coaches as just being just amazing, incredible. Dan Roshar, I love that man to death. He was my O-line coach in New Orleans for many years. How much would you attribute what you're doing right now to Dan Roshar?
Man, it'd be like I remember he first came there. He was like, "Pick a place to go eat or something like that." And I remember we went to like this little pizza pub. I'm like, I don't know where he wants to go. It's like a little place called Jester's. And then he's talking to me. We're yapping for hours on hours. And I remember
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing he said. He was like, "Listen, because usually you get a coach coming in. They want to set the culture. They want to be like put the iron down a little bit." He was kind of just like, "Listen, if you expect me to come in here and like bitch at you, or sorry, excuse my language,
No, you're good. You're
get
good.
into you and make you." I'm not gonna like. He was saying basically, you're a good player because I always had a problem with confidence. Like I don't think I'm all that sometimes. He was like, you're already a good player, but there's some steps that to make you even like a great player if you want to be known. You know, um, and I think he instilled a little bit of confidence. I never really had a coach like on that level really talk to me like you can be a great player. I mean, I've you know you say you have potential and stuff, but he's saying like you're already a pretty good player, and you have the opportunity to be like a great player. And so that was like a big confidence boost. And it was just me and him just working. I remember OTAs, early OTAs, we're just working, talking about stuff. And really, he just, I think the biggest thing, honestly, the biggest thing, like he just the consistent coaching. He's not always changing something. He's
Sure.
he's just keeping it real all the time. Just consistent,
Yep.
telling you what needs to be said. He's not doing anything extra. He's not doing too little. Just consistent.
Man, that you said it, bro. Consistency.
Hmm.
And he finds ways to just get the most out of his players. As you said, like confidence wasn't your strongest attribute at the time. So he come in and instill confidence because you got it, bro. You got it. When I talked to him about you before I ever saw you at the Bears training camp
Hmm.
this offseason, the talent is there. It's undeniable. You are right there with the best that we've seen. So he finds ways to just bring the most out of you, get the most out of you from confidence, a level of consistency, a daily standard. For me, bro, he took me from a good player to being consistently at the top amongst the peers of just pass pro run game because of the standard on a daily basis. He never cuss you out. He'll never yell and scream at you.
Right, right, right.
He just gets the most out of you.
Hmm.
That dude is a special human outside of a coach too.
Hmm.
Special human. Shout out to Dan Roshar. Love you, bro. Love your family. You are the greatest. No lie.
Big Row.
All right, let's get into Chicago Bears, man. Y'all balling, bro.
Hmm.
Balling. All right. Y'all number one seed in the NFC right now today. We don't have to put too much pressure, expectation, any of that. But you guys are playing really well. What do you think? And it's a lot of changes that happen from head coach to O-line coach, bringing in new personnel. How has everything come together to you? You've watched it happen over the course of these months. How has everything come together in your eyes?
I think whether it's the biggest thing, obviously last year, like we're losing. We lose tight games. There'd be a couple games where we really got we lost straight up, but then there's a couple games. It's like a lot of games. It's like we could have won this game. Blah blah blah. This happened. That happened. Whatever you can say. Whatever. I think the biggest thing, like everybody's just bought into like their role as a player on the team. Like whatever it is, that role, if it's small, if it's big, whatever it is, I think everybody just kind of bought into the bigger picture. And that's kind of how I think that's the best way you can get the best out of your players. Like I think everybody's doing that at a consistent basis. I don't know.
For sure, for sure. What has Ben Johnson brought? What's the biggest change from him, that individual?
Mhm.
What has he brought to the Chicago Bears organization?
I mean, it's the big thing is the culture, like the culture change. Like he sets the standard. Everybody, it's so much. Everybody always says it. Set the standard, set the culture,
Break
set
it
it.
down. Break it down.
But he really like even from a point to where like you get a head coach comes in, whatever he is, like for example, one day we're watching the training. I don't know if it's training camp, OTAs, or something. We're watching like O line, and I'm thinking Ben's about to come up here talk about the wide receivers routes. He starts talking about my set and like my what I'm doing. I'm like, and it's he's making sense. What I'm saying? He's actually saying what it is, and and that just goes to show you like he's not just some coaches just wide receiver coach or just kind of just he knows all the details of everything, and you can't really, and it kind of makes you just be like more aware of yourself. It's like when you get in those meetings and he sees what you're doing, he knows what he's looking at. You can't like have you can't really get by with anything.
Right.
For one, you don't want to get by for one, but you can't. And it's like he knows what he's talking about with everything. And I think one of the biggest thing also for like O line, he just makes you feel like obviously you're a part of the game. You're a big O line is one of the biggest factors of a team, no matter
Mhm.
what. But it makes you feel like you're more so part of it, like as if not that you're getting the ball, but like this is your like we're running a play, like this is your play, like
You're a playmaker.
you're a playmaker, you're making this play go,
I love
like
it.
and it just makes you because I'm just like I'm not a big leader, like leader as far as vocally, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But like I want to do whatever I can. I don't want to be the fucking weak link. I don't want to be, what I'm saying? And if I could just get a little opportunity to just make something spark, like I love that. And he does that. He
Oh, you
definitely
got me
does that.
hype. You got me hype, bro. Hey, look.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there too. You say you're not the biggest leader vocally. That's gonna come with time, and that's going and I see it already, and I know why because of what you said after that. You said you're not the biggest leader vocally, but you're not going to be the reason why something don't work. You want them to put it on your back
Yeah.
and let you create a play or create a lane for everybody else.
Hmm.
You will be the leader of that team. So that's going to come with time, experience, age, but you got it because you're doing it for that reason. You're doing it for everybody else. That's leadership, serving
Hmm.
leader. So just we're gonna clip that for a later date. Another guy that I'm sure you don't talk too much, but has came in and put his imprint on the team. Give me your thoughts on what Dennis Allen has brought to the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he's a defensive guy, so we don't talk as much, obviously. But even in practice, like he's bringing the juice every practice. I remember
Every
one
day.
day we doing like or even recently we do like a little ones versus ones at the end of practice kind of thing. And like he's got this little celebration. He's like walking on his knees, like this little. If the defense wins, he's like doing this little. He just bringing juice, like he just bringing juice. So he's always like energy. He always has energy.
For sure, for sure. And that's what you think he's bringing the most is that energy.
Yeah, as far as as far as I can see.
For sure. And I spent a lot of time with DA in New Orleans. He was our defensive coordinator. And the same thing, like the ones versus ones competition, that dude loves to compete.
Hmm.
The big games, it gets him going. He gets excited for it. Me and DA done got into it, bro. Like really snapping at each other. Like I done told him, you come get your ass on this field. No lie,
I
bro.
do sometimes. Yeah.
For real, it didn't got that way with you too?
Not with me with him, but like you could like he wants. It's like he almost wants to line up. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
I wish he would. I light DA ass up. I wish he would have. Caleb Williams and what he's been able to do this year, he had a lot of narratives in his first season, a lot of challenges and everything with not processing. And I was even one of those that spoke out about him having to speed up his process once the season started, diagnosing defenses and getting the ball in the hands of his eligibles, he's done it. Ben Johnson has helped with the offensive scheme, but Caleb and the steps that he's taken as a quarterback and as a leader, what are you seeing from him?
Yeah, like you said, like I remember when he first got there, like one of the biggest things we were having problem with was like a little bit of the cadence. Like you know how it is when the cadence is a little bit iffy every time,
Mess
it
everything up.
just messes everything up. And like the one thing about him is like when there's something that's like in his control and he needs to fix it or something, he's always on it. He's coming up to us like, "What do you need from me? Like, what do you need? How can I do it better?" Like he's always looking for something to be better, and that's all you can ask really from somebody. Like if they're giving it everything they really can give, you know.
That's
It's not
fire.
like ain't nobody gonna be perfect. We're not asking nobody to be perfect, but every like he had a little cadence, little whatever, and he just on it all the time, on it, and he's fixing it, and 100 is fixed already.
I
And
love it.
it's
What are you seeing from him as a leader? How's he grown as a leader?
yeah, and then like another thing, like he would come to the huddle, like even the way he would say the plays, like just the tonality of it, like that can instill a lot of confidence in the play. And like you like it's funny sometimes. I remember one time we was in practice. Like he doesn't like when we leave the huddle like early. So like he'll snap a little bit. Like he'll so I remember it was like bees was all up in the field, like all up on players, stinging motherfuckers. Oh, sorry, excuse my language.
You
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
bro?
Just bees everywhere. And I remember a bee had like flew in my helmet or something. I like stepped out of the huddle to get it off. He's like, get in the huddle. He like, get in the huddle. I'm like, damn. You know, it's
Y'all
just
thought
like, you
about that
know,
snapping on y'all, bro?
yeah, look, he just see every once in a while he just snap a little bit. But it's like I like to see it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I like to he has that he's bringing in a little bit more command, you know, every game. He's just a little bit more and I appreciate that.
That's fire. That's fire. And it's necessary. It's necessary, and you see what it's leading to. You guys are, like I say, number one seed in the NFC right now. You have the Green Bay Packers, the Browns, and then the Green Bay Packers again the next 3 weeks. You've already seen T.J. Watt. You've just seen Jalen Phillips. What's your mindset going against these guys, top guys in the league? You get to see Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons in these next 3 weeks. What's your mindset leading into these games?
I think the biggest mindset for me, like obviously, we play against Cleveland. He won't be Miles won't be on my side as much, so
Pretty much.
that'll be a little bit different. But definitely going to like Green Bay, going against Micah, like he's a great player, and like the times of me thinking like I gotta go against like a great player or like what I'm gonna do, like I think it's just like it's just a big opportunity. It's either like I'm not saying he's gonna like, he's a good ass player and everybody, you know, he knows that. Everybody knows that. And for me, I just think it's like an opportunity to test myself and to see what I can really do. And you know, for better or worse, we're going to play. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to happen. So it's just like it's a big opportunity for me, and it's going to be great just to just test myself, see where we're at, and just see if I can again like another challenge, see if I can compete.
I love the
I just want to
mindset,
compete
bro.
with them.
I love the mindset, bro. I love it. Some people they see names and they get fearful, and guys already won the matchup before the game started because somebody's afraid of it. You're seeing this as an opportunity, and that's all it is. It's an opportunity to compete. You play the game to play against the best. The NFL is the best football players in the world. This is why we play the game, to play against the best. So you get Micah, Myles for however many snaps. These are
Mhm.
opportunities, bro. It's just a chance to really show your skill and what you've done. And they are great players.
Mhm.
You are too, bro. That respect that you giving them, they got to give you that same respect. I love the
Mhm.
mindset. I do. I really do. With the NFC North, the way that it is right now, you guys there, Green Bay, second, just coming off the win against the Lions. How confident are you guys as a team, not you and your matchup? How confident are you guys to get this done against Green Bay and hold on to that lead in the AFC North?
Yeah, I think like uh it's going to be big. Like it's going to be big games, and it's going to be. I mean, that's what you want to play in, anyways.
Boom.
These big, huge games, and I mean, it's going to be a challenge. But I mean, that's what it's about. You know, that's what it is. That's the fun part. So,
It's fun. I'm glad you said it's fun, bro.
mhm,
It's fun. It should be. It
mhm.
should be fun. It should be fun. I can't wait to see it. D. Wright, before I get you out of here, I got a couple questions not on the Bears. We're gonna talk some O line, throw out some rankings and things like that. It's just always fun for the fans to get your perspective. Before I ask for a couple rankings, I want to know you're 3 years into the league right now. What have you had your welcome to the NFL moment? If so, what is it?
See, when I think of like a welcome to the NFL moment, like I don't know, getting beat. If getting beat is one of them, you know, if it's just getting beat, I don't know if that's more so like getting really like I don't know. I've been beat.
Getting
Obviously,
cooked.
been
You you
getting
you would
cooked.
know. It
I
hasn't
say
happened there.
like I've gotten cooked. I've gotten beat. I've gotten beat plenty. Um, I say the biggest. I say the biggest for okay. One time it was a big hit. It was like I don't know if it was my rookie year or my sophomore. What am I saying? Sophomore, second year. I remember we kicked the field goal and they went to run it back. And I'm chasing them down. I'm on field goal. I'm chasing them down. All of a sudden, I turn around and smack some linebacker. And that shit
Oh
should have been a
no.
flag. I know it's a flag in today's game, but oh my god! I mean, he went down with me. He went down with me, but
Oh my
he
god.
definitely took me down. As far as hits go, that's probably why I can't remember if it was my rookie year or second year. Shit was a
Oh man.
nah, I'm
Don't
playing.
say
Uh,
that.
uh,
I got
but but other than that, as far as like welcome to the NFL moment, it was like I think when we played Daniil Hunter, it was the Texans.
you. Okay.
He's just such a different rusher. And it's like
Right.
I had no answers for him. Like I had no answers, and I was just when
Yeah.
we throwing the ball 50 times, and you know what I'm saying. Then we're in 2 minute drill, and it's like, and he's
It's a
giving me
nightmare.
he giving me the Euro spin, the damn, he's giving me everything, and I really
Yeah.
had no answers. So that was a big that was a big way. I don't even want to remember that.
I got you. I got you. We've all had it. We've all had them for sure. Daniil Hunter is one of them ones.
Mhm. He's a
Um,
little underrated. He's underrated, I think, a little bit.
you think he under? I think
I
people
think
know that.
he's getting his flowers now a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
feel like he was a little bit before that. He was a little bit, but he probably getting his
He
flowers
was
now.
a monster in Minnesota, bro.
Mm,
Monster. I played him too many times. Him, Everson Griffin, too many times. He was a monster.
mhm.
But he is starting to get more. I think he's getting more notoriety in Houston than he did in Minnesota, which is odd.
Mhm.
Um, sorry. So you brought up Daniil Hunter. Give me top three or top five guys that you've played so far in your career.
I say I put Daniil at 100%. He's at one. Yeah, I put him at one.
He must have cooked you, bro.
He did me. Yeah, yeah. He's at one. Um, Number two. Uh, I'm kind of thinking of it in the ways of like I really had no answers. You know, sometimes you get beat, but you kind of you battle. Number two. Uh, Somebody I really had no answers for. I don't know. I think TJ going against TJ against the Steelers. He did. I feel like I did settle in a little
You
bit.
did. You
I
did. You
settled
was
in.
fired. He was fired.
But he definitely is good. Like he can get off whenever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Um, he's very good. Number three, we play him at like every year, 2 games a year. So he usually Aiden. He definitely has his times. I feel
Nice.
like we go back and forth a little bit, but he definitely gets his. He gets his in. Um, as far as that, that'd be top three, and then I
Hmm.
have to think more about four or five, whatever.
No, I got you. I got you. That's a great three.
Yeah.
Great three for sure. For sure. I'm seeing Aiden getting healthier as the
Hmm.
year go on.
Hmm.
Because that leg wasn't all the way right when the season started. He's still a monster,
Hmm.
but last year before the injury, dog. And he's starting to get back to that, and that's
Yeah.
scary. Coming up in high school, college, early years right now in the pros, who are some offensive linemen that you watched and tailored your game after?
So starting out, I would always watch like. What's funny, I would watch when I would go to like some of the camps, I would start watching a little bit of Willie's tape like early on, just cause I never liked even now I don't like to punch as much, you know.
Hmm.
I never really want to put everything behind a punch, and he was a
Willie
big
Rowe?
uh Willie Anderson, Willie Anderson.
Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson. I
Yeah.
got
So he
you. I
would
got
never like to punch as much. He would rap it a little bit.
you. Yep.
And and
Yep.
and so I remember talking to him at I think it was Masterminds one year. He was talking a little bit about it. But then I would kind of, you can watch a little bit of that, but it's never, it's not as much tape on it, or there's tape on it, but
Yeah,
So then I started
as
watching
you
like
should.
I would watch Trent some, and it's like I want to do what he does, but it's like you can't really do everything that he does. I feel like I can, but if I don't get away with it, then it's like you can't really explain that to the coach. So sometimes I would take some of his things, but I think the biggest guy I've been watching, just because he's in our division, he plays a lot of the guys we play. I've been watching Panay. He has a similar body to me. So like
Facts.
I can't really watch certain guys I can't watch because certain people play different with their body types.
Yep.
But Panay has a similar body type to me, so I watch a lot of his stuff, and he plays a lot of the people we play same division. So I
I
say,
love
yeah,
I love that last one for sure. I do see y'all with a lot of similarities.
mhm,
A lot. It's almost scary
mhm,
watching both of y'all set, what y'all do in the run game, and then finishing blocks. It's pretty crazy to
mhm,
see, but it's a lot of similarities there. So I definitely agree with all three. All three of those guys you named are incredible for
yeah,
sure. And that's one thing I had to learn early in the league is that even though these guys are incredible players, I gotta find who plays like more my style and
mhm,
what I'm trying to do. So like
right,
watching Andrew Whitworth, Joe Thomas, I couldn't I couldn't do that what they were doing, and they
mhm,
won every snap. But I had to play differently.
mhm.
So that's when I was watching more Trent, Tyron Smith, those guys to learn more of my style of play.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was watching. Remember when you came to the Miami the joint practice?
Hmm.
I remember we were doing some sets after, and like I remember watching your film. You were always your inside hand was always. It was like that was like your first point of some contact sometimes,
For
and I'm
sure.
like, so I remember going into like the we played the Giants and Burns. He has that spin, and like I was thinking like if I really just watch the spin and try to like catch it with the inside hand, make that the first point of contact. I remember I was thinking about when we was sitting there, like I didn't know if it was true or not when people say to really watch the tiniest part. I did it sometimes, but really watch the tiniest part of what you want to
Yep.
make contact
Aim
with.
small, miss small.
Yeah, and I remember he did that spin, and he beat me on a spin. I think it was in the game. It was early in the game. I don't know. I think Caleb got out of it, and then I remember I was just thinking like, I'm just aim that bitch inside, just try to aim small, miss small, and then he spun the next time, and I caught him with it, and then it was cool from there. Eventually, but yeah, I like to take little things from I try to take little things,
I
but.
love it. I love it. I love
I
it. I
need you.
see
I
it
need
too.
you to. I need you to get a couple games in. I need another little pointer, a little something. Get a couple more
I
games
got
in.
you, bro. Listen, whenever, anything you ever need from me, no problem. I'll fly to Chicago right now. We could do sets in the basement. I don't care. D. Right, I gotta ask, what made you do an in the moment cartwheel after posting Loveland's game winning touchdown versus the Bengals?
I don't even know. It was just like that. It was just like that joy. I was just happy. Like that game was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it was just like that. Finally, he's scoring, he's touchdown, and I'm just got like that childlike joy, and just whoo, I just threw it in there. I was about to try to
One
hit a back.
cartwheel
I
though.
was about to try to do a little backflip, but I wasn't gonna make it.
Can you flip? Can you do a backflip?
I can get it. I can hit it. I can hit it and get to like I don't know if I land it 100%.
Hmm.
I won't get all the way. I don't think.
Especially now with pads on and cleats
I don't
on.
know.
That
Yeah, yeah. And my arm a little. I ain't got that spring on that arm. I've done it before.
that's
I've done it
hilarious.
before, but
Yeah. Yeah, cartwheel is bro, that is hilarious, dog. To pull out a cartwheel in the game. That's hilarious. Ben Johnson calls you the unicorn.
mm,
What's your take on that? How you feel about that?
it's funny.
It's
I like
fire.
it. It's fine. I like it. It's cool.
Fire.
It's like that's like one of the things he does. Like he just makes everybody feel just like you have a special role. It's not you're not just the right tackle. Like you have a special role with what we're trying to do. And I remember we had some play like we early on we had a couple plays that had like I don't want to the name unicorn was in there. I'm not gonna say what was you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for
uh
sure.
but we had like a couple of certain plays, and it was like these these plays are like kind of like not my plays, but kind of plays built around me a little bit. And like but yeah, I fuck. Sorry, I like the nickname. It's cool. I
Yeah.
keep cussing. My bad.
No, you good, man. You good. Fuck it. We good. We good for sure.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Unicorn is fire. That's a fire nickname because you are a big man, but the way that you move and the man that's fire. That's fire. I love what y'all doing down up in Chicago, winning the close games. Just the consistency I'm seeing on offense, defense as well. But like Caleb and the improvement that he's made, the jump that he's made, the jump you've made, and many others, bringing in Joe Thuney, Jonah Jackson, all those guys, man. You guys are primed and poised to make a run at this thing. You got the Packers at Lambeau Field coming up. I know that's a big one. I know
Mhm.
you're excited for it.
Mhm.
Just talk to the Bears fans. Just a few words ahead of this game against the Green Bay Packers.
If we have a chance to compete, like as a team, like I know we're going to compete, and I know we're gonna. It's gonna go. It's gonna be a game, no matter less. Like no matter what. Like we're gonna show up, and it's gonna be what it is. Um, and that's all I really look forward to. It's just you know, I don't really care about all the this, that, the hype, blah, blah, it's all that stuff. The big games, like big moments, like where you get to showcase what you can do. You get to go against the best players. Like that's really what I'm hyped about.
Love it.
And I think we're
Love
gonna
it.
show up. I think we'll show up. Because we never really know, some of these games usually didn't matter. Like the first 2 years out here, it was big because it was a Green Bay's a big rivalry, but it wasn't really a big game as far as like this could put you in the playoffs. This should make you the one seed. This can do that. Do this. It's just it was a big game because of the rivalry, but it's nice that it's a big game because we're playing for something. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Meaningful football, bro. In December, January, that's what you play the game for. Compete against the best at the highest level. I love it. I love it. Look, I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait to watch y'all match up this weekend with the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. Legendary, historic, beautiful football.
Hmm.
But I'm rocking with you guys. I think you be able to think the Bears be able to pull it off. So I'm bearing down this week. I'm bearing down this week. Hope you guys get that W. All right, D. Right. We got the first year of the Protector of the Year award, and that is to recognize the quote unquote best offensive lineman in the NFL. Will be recognized at the ESPYS this year, first time ever. Is that Protector of the Year something that you guys think about now, or is that something that you're playing to win? Not necessarily doing anything outside of the scheme, but is it in the back of your mind like, man, I want to be in the running of Protector of the Year because that means that you're playing really well. Is that something you think about?
Yeah, I mean it's crossed my mind a few times for sure.
I love
Like you know, obviously it being the first year, it's not like on the top of my head every day, but um, like I think it'll speak big just because just having this award in general. For an offensive lineman, hopefully, I have a chance at it or something. I don't know how it breaks down, how it works, but um, it's big just for offensive linemen in general. And I think it'll be big, and it'll show like the other offensive linemen on your team, because offensive line is so much, all five guys,
that.
so it'll show all the guys, whoever wins or whatever, everybody will get a little bit of shine from it. So that'll be good.
Fire, fire. I love it. I love it. Use that motivation, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Chasing the accolades and all that mean you're playing team football really, really well. You doing your part at a high level. You helping the team. I love it. Go get it. I wish I could have got a chance to get one of them.
You probably had one shit.
Probably like one or two of them. You feel me? Boy, was all right now. D. Wright, I greatly appreciate you coming and joining the set, man. This was fire. Get a chance to. I know you don't do much media. I'm gonna keep pushing you to do more. The people need to see you. They need to hear from you. You're playing incredible. Stay consistent. Keep that standard every day. Anything you ever need from me, I'm here. Phone or in person. I'm on a flight at any time, brother. Let's keep balling, man. I love to see what you're doing.
Sir, appreciate you.